the last of the small town playboys was a little bit like me. Hold on. Well, what could that mean? Oh, I'm still looking around for leads. Hold on.
I don't like it, I'm walking.
We shouldn't have to do work experience if we don't want to.
Yeah, we all know what kind of experience you'd rather have.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, you should give Chloe some tips. Hang on in there, Dante. A couple of years, you might even be holding hands.
Oh, what, like you and Lewis Seddon?
Just ignore him. The only girlfriend your mate's got's made of paper and stuck up on his wall.
What, so Dante hadn't had his end away?
And what if he hasn't? That make you the big class stud? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Why don't you ask Lewis Seddon if we've done it? Because he caught us at it, mate.
Right, listen up. You go off this morning representing this school. You're at Finest Fashions, but you're ambassadors for Waterloo Road. We're relying on you to do us proud. They're all yours.
Of course, we're hoping that some of you will go on to further study, in which case a stint at Finest Fashions might be just the incentive you need.
The important thing about this work experience is that it gives you choices.
Right, minibus in the car park.
So are you willing to pop her over then?
As you said, it misses me.
No, I couldn't care less. But I'll do a little bit of business with you.
I'm not interested.
You're always interested.
I told you, I'm off it.
We're only holding hands, miss.
Yeah, and the rest. Lewis said and caught you two at it, didn't you?
You what? I'm sorry, Janice, you had something to say?
It was just a joke, miss.
Funny joke.
Fine, Mum.
Hang on a minute, Chloe. What did Janice mean by that?
I don't know.
Well, why'd you look so guilty then?
Mum, she's just making stuff up to try and worry you. I've got to go.
Maxine, have you said thank you to Miss Campbell for agreeing to take you on work experience?
Thank you, miss, very much.
I'm sure you won't let us down, eh? Max, if you do everything that you're told, if you get noticed for the right reasons, then you might have a job at the end of the year. Hang on. What's my chain doing round your neck?
Oh, I just had a little borrow of it to look good at my work experience.
Am I missing something? You've been in my room going through my jewellery.
Just to try things on.
Never go into my room and never go through my things, do you understand?
You're making it sound like I was nicking it.
Because you took it without asking.
Yeah, but I wasn't.
Never take anything that doesn't belong to you, Maxine. Do you understand me?
Sorry.
Thank you.
Take them off, parking.
Morning, Stacey. Welcome back. I'm really glad that you feel up to joining in. I think you're going to get a lot out of this.
Thanks, miss. Dad, this is Miss Campbell.
Hi. Very nice to meet you, Mr. Appleyard.
You too. Listen, I know she's made an appointment, but you haven't got 5 minutes for a quick chat, have you?
Yeah, of course I have. Well, if you don't mind waiting, you can step inside. Won't be long.
Good luck. Best foot forward.
Can't wait. Well done. Almost sounded convincing there.
Work experience. I'm not a fan. We'll be clearing out the desk soon, making room for a production line.
Well, Finest Fashion's where a lot of them are going to end up, so...
And that's our ambitions for them. Machine operator, shelf stacker, education, anyone?
Not every child wants to go to uni, OK? Now look at what we're doing. This could end up in an argument.
Kim, that must be the first time you've ever shut yourself up.
Yeah? You should try it sometime.
You've got to hand it to Mr. Aspinall, eh? He certainly knows how to package things.
Oh, right. You're familiar with our benefactor then, are you?
I'll work for him. Engineer.
Oh, and he didn't fancy taking any tips off you for that?
I don't think he wants any tips off his parents. Not about his precious academy.
Right, well, we're having a consultancy meeting. We're hoping a lot of parents will come along and express their views.
Morning.
Hello, Waterloo Road.
I'll see you later.
Don't you two look like the old married couple? You might not be far off the mark there. Look, Lorna, I want to talk to you about Chloe. I'm worried about our relationship with Dante and, well, you being an English teacher. I just thought that...
Yeah, I know what you mean. He can be quite full-on, can't he?
Can he?
I'm sure it's just raging hormones, but he can be quite graphic in some of his essays.
Well, I don't like the sound of that. I hope you don't mean about our Chloe.
Well, he doesn't exactly name her by name, but I'd say it's pretty obvious.
Bloody hell, Lorne. I wish you'd told me about this.
Yes, well, there are things I wish you told me, too.
Fine. Get your dick out of the way. Just tell me what you're talking about.
There's one essay in particular where he talks about spending the night with Kate. I mean, he's probably just making it up in his head.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. Can I see it, please? What are you getting them to write about stuff like this for, anyway?
Don't be so po-faced, Iz. It's not like you've been such a great role model for Chloe, is it?
I can see it's been difficult. But you think she's turned a corner?
Definitely. I've never seen her so keen to get to school. And that counsellor you saw has been really good.
So, any contact from my mum at all?
No, that's a no-go area. Jan hasn't picked up the phone since she walked out, and that's 2 years ago now. Counsel says that's why Stacey's so insecure, because of that. I mean, do you think that's why she got so hung up on that Clarkson bloke?
She does tend to form attachments quickly.
Well, I'm going to get more involved with this schooling. I've given up being shop steward at the factory. All this is... it's made me realise I've not spent enough time with her.
Well, I'm really glad that Stacey's on the mend.
Yeah. Getting back to her old self. Let's be kind and call it talkative, eh? Yeah, she still can't sleep without the light on, though. I think the answer's yes to that.
Well, I'm flattered.
At Finest Fashion, we make garments from materials imported from all over the world. And the business has grown from occupying one small outlet store to 4 warehouses in the northwest, of which this one is the largest.
What was your dad doing up at the school?
Yeah, I hope it was to apologise for what you did to Tom.
Well, for your information, I want to thank Miss Campbell for what she done for me. After the attack and that.
Hi, Mrs. Tattersall. Yeah, it's Izzy Redpath here. Yeah, and you. Look, this might seem like a stupid question, but... You know the night Chloe came round to see Holly? Yeah, a few weeks ago. She did turn up, didn't she?
I've got a couple of tickets for Crimson Secret tomorrow night, and I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come with me?
Davina got other plans then?
Told you. Me and Davina are finished. Out of my life.
So how did she take it when you finished with her? Right. She finished with you.
I was going to tell her. It was kind of mutual, you know?
Just forget it, yeah? I'm not your plan B.
Oui, je suis en retard. I'm late. Get over it.
Right. I want you working with Steve here. I want you to listen and do exactly as he says. You are the last pair of eyes between us and the happy customer. And you can come with me. I need someone for the canteen stock take. I'll assume you can count.
Only on my fingers.
We've had plenty that couldn't.
Right, let's get to it.
You can pay me later.
When I've won the lottery.
Plenty of ways around here to earn cash.
And remember, no slacking. Knicker elastic gets slack, not you. And if you need me, I'll be in the office.
Tickets were for me and Mika. Only she doesn't want to know because she thinks I'm still hung up on you. So, enjoy. I hear they rock.
Brett, you just need to talk to her.
I have. Tried about 10 times already. She doesn't want to know. Am I that hard to be with?
No one is going to tell me that that little smart Alec hasn't got a crush on you.
I think you're right.
In fact, I'm going to have a word with him, stop him hanging around.
I already have. And, living together. Remember that suggestion?
It was a little more than a suggestion, as I remember it.
Well, do you know that most domestics start because one half of the couple is unfulfilled at work? But now you're going to recommend me as a teaching assistant. That's not going to happen. So, if you want to ask me again...
What? An impressed the return key now? Miss Tate, what I've done right, as well as the computer, I've put all the spare scissors and the staplers in the drawer with the pens and the pads and that.
A bit of initiative. Good for you.
I'm defo staying in at school. Can't list for the rest of me days. And you ain't gonna want me coming home knackered when we're married.
Miss, I just need the toilet. Where is it?
Up there.
If you're looking for Brett, it'll be at maths. You know, a lesson. That's what us kids do.
Listen, Mika. There's nothing going on with me and Brett. We had unfinished business. Now it's finished. All right?
Yeah, well, maybe you want to tell Brett that. Because he's still obsessing over you. As if you didn't know.
It's a good job you're not doing your A-levels in lad psychology. Because you'd be failing. Big time. Take it from me. He's into you. I'm fine. Have your little sulk. Just don't leave it too long, eh? And like I said, me and Brett, it's in the past. And I'd like to leave it there. Okay?
You're not allowed to use your mobile in work, Stace. Yeah, I'll just be a minute.
Lucky for you, it's your break time, or that'll be a black mark. Canteen's this way.
Lorna?
Leave me.
Come on, let me help you. Here, take 2 of those. There you go.
Oh, look at me, I'm a bloody invalid.
You're not well enough to be working. You should be at home resting.
And when will I be well enough? When I take off to my new school? Or won't that be convenient for you, not having to face me every day?
Lorna, I offered to go. I mean, it's the obvious answer, isn't it? It's not you and Tom that are at each other's throats.
Do you know, I think I'm going to rather enjoy the idea of the two of you being forced together every day and hating every moment. I call it revenge. Just leave me!
I think my dad and Miss Campbell would be brilliant together.
Yeah, like you thought you'd be brilliant together with Tom.
I said I was sorry.
Yeah, well, I don't want your apology, all right?
You all right?
Yeah, sorry. It's just... everything's still horrible at home.
I know my mum's missing Tom. It's just like she's made her mind up. She just doesn't want to love him anymore.
Hey, come on.
You know, I thought real love was like a force. Not take it or leave it.
Well, that's what it is for us, yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway, I've been thinking. We've still got our last chance to, you know. And my dad's not home till tomorrow, so we can go back to mine after we finish here if you want.
I don't know, Dante.
We're not going to get anyone barging in us, are we?
I think we should wait.
Yeah, but it's just a bit mad, innit? I mean, not when this is our last chance for ages.
Yeah, I know, but...
But what? You know, I just feel as though you don't want me as much as I want you, Club.
Don't be like that.
Well, how can I not, eh? I'm asking you and you're telling me no.
Nick gets slack, not you.
Ow!
Take a word for it. I wouldn't like to clock them drawers.
Think you should button it, Sonny.
Right, let's get back to it then.
No one's going anywhere. We've got a thief. My purse has gone. Who'd do a thing like that?
If you've had it, I'll do you.
Save it.
Oi, bags out, all of you.
But we've done nothing.
That's just invasion of privacy, man.
Now.
I was gonna pay for those later.
Where are you now?
Yeah. And I ain't got your purse, all right?
Yeah, that's assault. It's him doing the assaulting.
Just leave him alone. He says
We don't want your sort here.
As if I'm bothered, you stupid cow.
And you're not going anywhere till we find my purse.
Brett, were you serious about wanting to go out with me?
Why'd you have to ask?
Because I don't know what you're thinking half the time.
You should learn to act on your instinct. Most of the time, you'll be right.
Look, when you finish with your lecture, yeah? I'm trying to say sorry about before. I thought you were messing with me.
You know how I feel? Lonely.
How's that for acting on my instinct?
Here's me thinking you looked a bit down. He's quite a catch.
Yeah. Don't know if I've quite caught him.
Well, you seemed well into me.
Yeah, well, it's taken long enough. He was with someone, but...
Couldn't resist your charms, eh? Well, if you've got any tips on bagging a lad, I'm all ears. Could change your name to Davina Shackleton, I suppose. Oh, come on, Mika. He's like a puppy dog when he's with her.
Yeah, well, not anymore, so he tells me. I think Davina chucked him.
I find that quite hard to believe.
Yeah, well, Brett told me that it's all over.
Really? How does Brett know?
Because he's the one that got chucked.
Hang on. You're telling me that Brett and Davina were an item?
Hey? I thought you said you knew. Oh, miss. Please, miss. You can't say anything. I'm begging you. If Brett finds out I've said anything...
Mika. I promise.
That's got absolutely nothing to do with me, no way!
Just went in there for a little nap, did it? Right. Let's see what your headmaster's got to say.
I mean it!
I'm sorry, Miss Tate. Mr. Rimmer's in a meeting at the moment. Stealing? Can you just slow down? Look, Miss Tate, I can assure you, if Mr. Rimmer thought she was a risk, he would never let her come to you.
Miss Tate, we are so sorry.
So you should be. You set us up with the right load of criminals.
The school will fully recompense you.
Too right it will.
Yeah, but miss, he nearly broke Noel's arm.
Yeah, because he had finest fashion produce stuffed in his bag. Want nothing more to do with any of them.
Good. This place is a pile of crap anyway, man.
Dante, be quiet. You and Noel have got yourself in enough trouble as it is. Maxine, if you haven't already done so, you need to apologise.
How many more times do I need to say it? Oh, don't come with that, Maxine. You found the flaming purse in your bag.
Look, I have got no money on me. I'd strip naked if I had to prove it. Somebody stitched us up.
Right, and who would do something like that?
You stayed back at the beginning of break, didn't you?
So? Oh, everyone knows Maxine's a thief. She stole from me a couple of weeks back.
Yeah, she got excluded because of her thieving as well.
You're telling me you sent a known thief down here?
Miss Tate, we will get to the bottom of this, OK? Out. I can only apologise to you and your colleagues. I'm shocked. Really, I am. I am shocked.
God knows how many more purses they've nicked.
When Miss Tate phoned me, I thought she were joking. I thought, no. Stealing? They wouldn't let me down like that.
But say it was Maxine.
Shut it! They wouldn't squander an opportunity like that. But you did. Because you stole, didn't you?
I never! You're such a liar. I don't think it's fair that all us have had to come on because of her. I was doing great. Miss Tate said I had potential.
I told you, I never nicked nothing.
You! Cooler, now! You're on your last chance here, lad. You're on litter duty from now on. Go and report to the site supervisor. Move! Rest of you back to Miss Dickey's class. Go.
Hey, we'll go back to mine at lunchtime, no?
I said no, Dante, and I meant it.
Well, what about after school then? Go back to my place, have a couple of ciders and that. No pressure, all right? We'll just see how it goes. Look, you haven't agreed to nothing, and I haven't asked you for nothing. How's that? I mean, we'll just go back to my place and listen to a couple of CDs, eh? Sound good?
Yeah. I could fix us a couple of burgers or something.
Sick, man. Come on.
Thank you, Steph. Of all the children she could bring back to this school, she has to pick Maxine Flaming Barlow. We've got a problem with your protege. She's put the kibosh on the whole work experience group.
What do you mean?
Lifting a purse from the manager's office?
No, she wouldn't.
Yeah? Well, maybe your social reform techniques aren't all they're cracked up to be.
Well, I hope you've got proof that says otherwise.
So where were you when the purse was stolen?
In the toilet.
How do you know when it was stolen, Maxine?
I don't.
Well, you've just implied that you did. You had such an opportunity here.
Miss, she's twisting my words and trying to get me to say stuff.
All right, you'd tell me, wouldn't you? You'd tell me if you'd done anything.
But I didn't. Honestly. They're just saying that it's me because they know I've got form. Why aren't you questioning Stacey Appleyard?
Oh, right, so she nicked the purse, didn't steal any money or credit cards, dumped it in your bag, then blamed you?
Steph, please understand that this isn't a witch hunt. We're just trying to get the facts. If it makes you feel better, I could go and have a quick word with Stacey.
You're letting your personal feelings get in the way.
Ooh, you just can't wait to stick the knife into me, can you? And anyone connected with me.
Just pack it in, Steph.
Maxine is not going to mess up the chance like this.
Because you've changed all that.
It's not about me, Jack. Maxine is a different kid now, but some folk aren't prepared to let go of the old one.
Are you wired up wrong at the moment, or what?
It takes more than a week of playing Happy Families to turn around someone like Maxine Barlow, if ever. You need to start living in the real world.
Oh, like you do, you mean? Don't think you know everything that's going on around you, Jack, because you don't.
Hey?
Yeah, you might well look puzzled, Mr. Rimmer.
If you know something that I don't, why don't you tell me?
Well, here's a little bit of agony aunt advice for you. Maybe it's not a good idea to go running about with a girl half your age.
Thanks for sticking up for me like that.
Save it.
What?
You're still going to sit there and lie to me, are you?
You just said you believed me.
Funny that. Me not wanting to look a complete bloody fool in front of everybody.
But I never did it!
You know something, Maxine? I would rather you said, yeah, I nicked it because I wanted to. I can deal with that. I can even see how or maybe even why you did it. But lying, putting the blame onto somebody else, that's up here, that is. That's calculating, and that I cannot deal with.
I weren't.
If you can't be honest with me, what have we got, eh? I am just so furious with you.
I'm dead sorry. I wish I hadn't. I don't know why I did it.
You know I love you, babes.
Of course I do. That's why we're getting married, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think marriage means much anymore?
Yeah, of course it does, babes.
So much for work experience, huh?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about doing one of them part-time jobs me miss. You know, 'cause you learn more that way, don't you?
Mum, me and Dante are gonna go into town for school.
No, you're not.
Mum?
I want a word with you, Chloe.
What now?
Yeah, now.
What about? I'm sorry, Dante.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Dante?
Look, just try and swing it for us, eh, babes?
Can I talk to you about something?
Well, hurry up, because I want to talk to you about something. What's it about?
Sex.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. Because that's exactly what I want to talk to you about.
Oh.
I think you better start telling me a few things, Chloe.
Like, for instance?
Like what you and Dante got up to the night you lied to me and said you were going to Holly's house. Because you did lie to me, didn't you, Chloe?
Nothing happened, Mum. I swear. You've got to believe me.
Well, that's not what it looks like from where I'm standing.
It's the truth. I'm not saying... I'm not saying it wasn't gonna happen. But it didn't.
Chloe, is Dante putting pressure on you to sleep with him?
No.
Look, I know I'm not exactly a brilliant role model for relationships, but... Well, sex and love, they're two different things, aren't they? The main thing is, you should never feel like you have to have sex just to please somebody. It has to be your choice when you're ready.
Yeah, I know. I suppose what it's more about is, would you ever let Dante stay over?
Well, you're only 15, so... Well, you legally can't choose yet, can you?
But people do that, don't they?
Well, yeah, but... I just think you should wait until you're at least 16. Darling, I know you think you're grown up, but...
Mum, I don't want to lie to you again.
Well, you know what, Chloe? That is a really grown-up thing to say. And that makes me trust you.
I want it all down in a letter. With a big apology to the people you stole from, telling them just how ashamed you are.
What's going to happen to me?
So would you say that you and Maxine were friends?
Don't hang around with druggies.
Right, and that's what you think she is?
Yeah, she's dead proud of herself and all, especially now she's at Miss Haydock's.
What's that got to do with you? Well, it seems to bother you.
Why are you saying that?
Just the way that it comes across.
That's crap. You're making me out to be dead evil.
All right, Stace, just don't get yourself into a state.
Well, no wonder being accused of something I didn't do.
It's my duty to get to the bottom of this.
It was there in Maxine's bag. What more proof do you need?
All right, just calm down. Why don't you go and give your face a wash?
Thought you liked me, miss.
Right. We'll get that in the post on the way home. And we'll get you packed up.
What?
Well, you can't stay with me, Maxine. Not now.
But you said nothing was going to happen to me. You said if I wrote the letter, you said it'd be all right.
I can't help you, Maxine. I thought I could, but I can't.
Because I didn't take nothing.
She's left me with no choice. I can't have a thief living with me. What was that to do, Kim, eh? Social services is the last thing I wanted. I suppose they'll all have a good laugh at me now, thinking that I could make a difference.
Steph, nobody's going to be laughing at you. You've tried where a lot of people wouldn't.
Great, Kim. I was going to leave these on your desk. They came while you were out of the factory.
So we can rule out Lisa Tate then, eh?
Yeah.
Are you all right? Yeah? Look, I owe you an apology. Maxine's confessed. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I doubted you.
It's okay, miss.
From your dad.
Really?
Yeah. It's a nice gesture, isn't it? And I'll be able to thank him in person as well. I needed to give him a call. Come in and see you, the state you were in.
I'm going to my first football match tonight.
Oh, I've got a tenner on United, so give them a shout from me.
Yeah, I've got my scarf and Tom's taught me the offside rule.
He doesn't know it. United!
Then let's get pissed after, eh?
Why do I even want to be permanent head?
No, I'm afraid Mr. Rimmer's unavailable at the moment. He's in a meeting. That was the Rochdale Observer. Finest fashions have been onto them.
Well, things just got a whole lot easier for Lindsay Woodham. Might as well just give her the flaming job now.
They've got the story the factory's going to sue, and they're saying you knowingly sent thieves there.
And Maxine Barlow's records will prove their flaming point. I'm going for my interview with the board, and the local newspaper is saying I'm a rotten headmaster in charge of a rotten school with rotten kids. Couldn't be better.
Well, not exactly the best day to decide on moving in together.
Stacey, what's going on?
That's all been cleared up. It was some other girl on it. She's admitted to it now.
Oh, that's great news, eh?
Let's go.
Yeah, of course, but first I said I'd see Miss Campbell, OK?
I think she's gone.
Rubbish. Third asked to see me.
Oh, come on, let's just leave it. I'm sick of talking about this.
Oh, Mr. Appleyard.
Oh, please, call me Terry.
Only if you call me Kim.
Yeah, sure.
I think you've had a bit of a wasted journey, actually, today. I'm sure Stacey's told you about it.
Well, yeah, I can't say I wasn't worried. I was worried sick.
Well, no need to mention it again. But this does give me a chance to just say thank you very much. You shouldn't have. With the chocolates. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I just assumed that they were from you.
Not from me, eh? I'll go with those sentiments well enough, though.
I only know one Terry, and that's you. Stacey.
Oh, flipping out, Dad. I'll wait in the car.
Stacey!
Your mum just doesn't want you going out with me, Chloe.
She's just worried that I'm too young, Dante.
Look, if you can't see how much she hates me, then just tells me that you don't care that much.
Dante!
I'm really sorry. I thought she'd stopped all this. She tries to, fix me up, I suppose. She sent a Valentine's Day card to a girl I work with. Made out it was from me. She just wants a new mum.
Do you mind if I talk to her alone?
You'll have to ask.
I mean, he's just dead nice and all that, like, really sensitive. He asked me out. He wants to go to a gig tomorrow night. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure, it'll be fine. You don't need to chat about the birds and bees and all.
Dante! Don't not speak to me! I love you!
Yeah? But you've got a funny way of showing it, Chloe. I'm gutted.
It doesn't have to be like this.
But I just feel like you're chucking me. Well, you know what? It's over, Chloe.
Dante's done me.
Come on, darling. It's fine. Look, if he treats you like that, then he's not worth it anyway.
But, Mum, I love him.
Come on. Let's go home, and then I'll go and get us some fish suppers. I could do with pigging out myself.
It was £28 plus delivery. I used a credit card.
I think that you and Stacey need to go home. Talk things through.
I want to sit in the car. So what'll happen to her now?
I'll have to leave it to Mr. Rimmer. But it has had terrible consequences on her classmates and the school.
I don't know what to say. After all the kindness you've shown her.
It's gonna take her a long time to get over her mum's rejection.
Maybe she's right. Maybe I should be on the lookout for a nice woman to take her mum's place.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise using that as a chat-up line.
What would you advise? Because, I'd use it right now.
I would advise that for Stacey's sake, we keep our relationship strictly parent-teacher. We don't want to give her the idea that thieving gets results.
You know, Miss Campbell, you are dead right.
Why did Maxine say she had taken it?
The mind of a teenage girl. From what I can gather, it's all wrapped up in Stacey wanting a mum and being jealous of Maxine, who's managed to find a kind of mother figure in you.
Yeah, well, some mother I've turned out to be.
Steph, no, look, please don't beat yourself up about this, all right? You couldn't have known.
Yeah, but I could have trusted her. My first instinct was to think that she was lying.
Steph...
I should really punch you, shouldn't I?
Hey?
You know what I'm talking about, Dante. Trying to force Chloe to sleep with you.
Oh, what she said that for? I never tried to force anything.
So why was she crying when you stormed off after school? Yeah? I know all about why, so don't try and wriggle out. You were angry because you weren't going to get your own way, and you thought you'd punish Chloe for it. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the mental equivalent of grabbing her by the wrists and forcing her against the wall. Do you get what I'm saying to you, Dante?
I didn't mean to. I just didn't think of it that way.
No. You didn't think of anything except for what you wanted.
I am dead sorry, Miss Redpath.
Well, I hope you are. And I want you to make a big apology to Chloe and all.
I will, yeah, I promise.
Oh, and do it off your own back, Dante. Because if you mention this visit, I will swing for you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure, I won't mention it, all right?
Good.
Hey, miss. So what's Chloe said then? I mean, does she really hate me now?
I shouldn't really say this because I am so bloody angry with you. But unfortunately, Chloe loves you. So if you want to stick around, then you better change your ways.
Hiya.
Hiya.
For you. To put you in touch with your friend inside. You'll need it for when I move in. So, gonna hit the town?
Well, I'm cooking. It relaxes me.
Oh, you don't want to read this. Believe me.
You do know, don't you? I think I love you.
Well, the feeling's mutual.
Supper's here!
Mum. Mum, Dante's texted me. He's sorry.
Oh, yeah?
He says he really hates himself, you know, for how he's been to me.
Well, so he should. And you know what, Chloe? If I were you, I'd make him hate himself just a little bit longer.
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna eat some fish and chips and watch a bit of telly. You know, like my phone's been switched off. Mum, You know, you could just text Tom. Right now, like what Dante's done.
Get the ketchup and salt and vinegar and I'll get some plates.
Maxine? Max? Maxine, are you up there? Max? Maxine, where are you? Can you hear me? Oh, stupid phone. Maxine, look. I know it wasn't you. Who's that there with you? I know you're there, Maxine. Why don't you just tell me where you are and I'll come and fetch you?
I'm where I belong, innit? On the scrap heap.
You owe me money.
No, I don't. I didn't take your sodding drugs. If it wasn't for you, I'd be in a warm bed right now. Just get out of my face.
Well, you're gonna need a little pick-me-up out of the more now, aren't you? I'll tell you what. Being that I'm generous, you can have this lot for free.
For nothing.
Won't be the same with the next lot.
I didn't think I could get that excited.
Gets you going, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm hoarse.
Well, you're welcome to come any time.
Yeah, I really want to get into it. You know, I was always a bit jealous of the football thing you and Izzy had.
Hey, I've got an idea. What say we have a Nizzy free evening? We don't talk about her, we don't think about her, OK? Right, mine's a pint. And, what, white wine?
Yeah, make it a large one. I'm just nipping to the loo.
Noel? No parking! Get back here! Maxine? Maxine? Maxine?
Put it down. You gave me 1 letter. I'll give you 5. Sorry. I just went and got it so wrong, didn't I?
I don't steal anymore. Not since I've been with you.
Can you forgive me, Max? Thank you.
You always make me feel like such a princess.
No, I'm sure it's me. The old vertebrae are getting weak.
You're alcoholized.
We haven't got this trash since college.
I told you if you try hard enough, you could drown him. I was sad, and now I'm happy.
You get over me this quick.
You'll hate yourself in the morning. Believe me.